We're going to talk about Habitat for Humanity and their Women Build program. I'm joined by Kara, Sherelle, and Jane. Ladies, thank you so much for being here. You've got your beautiful pink shirts on. You came prepared. Pointed out also that I've got pink on, so I was ready to go. Each of you ladies kind of have a different role in this program, and I want to talk about all of it. So if, Kara, you could start kind of your role, and we can go down the line on how you all are involved in this great program.
Yeah, my name is Kara Lepley. I serve as the Volunteer and Community Engagement Coordinator. So what I like to say is if you aren't involved with Habitat, but you want to be, you talk to me at one point or another. I'm your hookup.
And Sherelle,
I'm Sherelle. I'm a future homeowner, so they're working on building my house now. And it's me and my little girl. I have a 5-year-old daughter, and so this is how we came to hear about Lakeshore Habitat.
So awesome. And Jane, you're a volunteer, correct?
I am a volunteer, yes. I get to work at the job site and, you know, cut and saw and climb and do it all. So, yeah.
Awesome. And, you know, many people are familiar with Habitat for Humanity. You know, there's organizations all over the country. I know that I did stories with our local group in Oklahoma when I lived there. This program specifically, as you can see on your shirts, is all about getting women involved in this volunteer work. Jane, that's exactly what you're doing. You know, this is sort of a specific version of the program and the services you guys offer. Tell me a little bit about, you know, why have this? Why promote this?
Yeah, so Women Build started across the country as a way to empower and encourage women to get involved. So every local group does it a little differently, what works for their community. Yeah. So in the Lakeshore area, so that's kind of Grand Haven to South Haven, we have found it works best to have it range the whole summer. So from May to August, whatever works for you, maybe it's a church group, a group of friends, a business, come on out, join us for a half day or a full day, and just come work with us, be empowered to work, and then also encourage and empower homeowners like Sherelle and her daughter to work on their homes. So this is our 18th year of doing it, and it's our biggest year to date.
So cool. And so basically to qualify as a build in this category, it has to be, I think, more than half of the crew is women, is that right?
Yep, 50% or more. So the guys are invited. We'll give them a pink shirt. They have to wear it, but they can come along too. We just have 50% or more women to be a women's build group.
I love it. And Jane, for you, for this opportunity, you know, what attracted you to it and how have you benefited from it as a volunteer?
So I love home renovation shows on TV, as you know. And got into retirement and said, you know what, I'm looking to do something to give back to the community, and building seems like a cool thing. Hooked up with Kara, and typical West Michigan, there's only a couple of degrees of separation, and we're like, oh, great. And got to the job site and have just loved it. It's a very welcoming group. There are women, there are regulars. And we're there every Wednesday. There are women that have been doing this 10 and 12 years, part of the regular women group. Yeah. And who would have loved to have been here tonight? Yeah. So, but yeah, we do it all. There's regular men as well, but we work together as a team, and it's really become, I've been doing it about 1.5 years, and it's just been a great community of people that we've become really close friends. We have a text thread that Tuesday nights that it's like, who's going to be there tomorrow, and what are we doing? So it's great.
We've got some pictures that are popping up now of you guys. Yeah, just because, you know, men can do it, women can do it, we can all do it. You know, anybody can participate in this great work. You know, it's physical, laborious work, as we're seeing in these photos. You know, I'm sure it's not easy, but anybody can participate.
Absolutely. And what's really unique about what Habitat does across the board is in Lakeshore, about 80% of the work on a home is done by a volunteer. So there are certain things we let the contractors handle, like the electricity and the plumbing. But yeah, we can frame, we can do siding, we can do set up the trusses for the roof, we can paint drywall, flooring. The first day Cheryl got to work on her house, she painted her own bedroom. So we do 80% of that work, which is great.
Yeah, and Sherelle, for you to know that the team that's working on your future home for you and your family, you know, is so many women working together, how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel really good. Like, my daughter, she got to walk through the house for the first time, and just letting her know, like, different people, women are building on their house, just letting her know, like, women can do these things, they can do anything you put your mind to. So just showing her, just all this is just beautiful. So I'm so blessed that God blessed us to be part of the Lakeshore
Yes.
Habitat. So
What an awesome story that you guys will always have surrounding the building of your home. So awesome. And okay, so for people who are hearing about this and, oh, maybe I'm a little nervous, or how do I get involved? Kara, what's your advice to them?
Yeah, don't be nervous, just come give it a shot. So every volunteer I speak with say, just come try it for a couple hours.
Yeah.
Come for a half day, give it a shot, meet people like Jane and like Cheryl, work alongside of them, see what work you get to do, and who knows, you might fall in love with it. One of my favorite volunteer stories is someone who came out and said, I'm not too sure about this, but I just want to give it a shot. My parents have been involved, I have siblings who have been involved, let's do this. And now he's been volunteering for over 5 years with us, just because he gave it that shot in that one day. So don't be scared of it, come give it a shot. Whether you're great at it or you need some help with it, we can teach anybody anything if you have a good attitude and a good pair of sneakers. So
Yeah, good
come
pair of
on out,
sneakers.
give it a
Gotta come
shot.
prepared.
And I'll add to that, you know, we're the team, there's site supervisors that are like professionals, and anybody at any skill level. I mean, there are tasks that fit all skill level when you go there. And like me, if you're a newbie and you have no skill levels, for the most part, but everyone is so engaging and will help and will teach you and be patient. I now wear the 2 belt in our family,
There
so
you
I
go.
think that's kind of cool.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, no experience, tons of experience somewhere in the middle,
Everyone's
and whatever
welcome.
works for your schedule. If you can come a couple times over the summer, or if you want to do this for more than a year, more than 10 years,
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
any kind of level of anything
Absolutely.
is welcome.
Yep.
Okay, and we have Kara's email that we can pop up on the screen real quick. If you do want to get involved in this, shoot her an email. That's volunteer@lakeshorehabitat.org. Again, you know, just take the leap of faith with this, give it a try. If you hate it, you don't have to do it again, but at least you did it once, and you
Absolutely.
never know where it could go.
Exactly.
Any other big details I'm missing? This program specifically, where the crews are 50% more women, runs through the end of the summer.
Yes, May through August. But if we need to work you into September a little bit, we'd be happy to do so too. So we've got a handful of dates left. Like I said, this is our biggest women build yet. So far this summer, we've already had over 500 hours of work done by women build groups. So we'd love to hit 1,000. So come on out and help us hit that goal this summer.
Awesome. Well,
And we
ladies,
welcome all regulars.
Yes. Come
always
on
looking
out.
for more help. Ladies, thanks so much for coming in and talking about this. What an empowering story and a great volunteer opportunity, and just such a fulfilling experience overall for everyone. So thank you for being here and talking
Thank
about it.
you.
Julia.
I appreciate it. We are going to take